I say now what's happening, fair use, YouTube, fair use. This is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe upon my copyright. Okay, truly this is a content notice. You can please contact the owner prior to making a copyright claim at the bottom. However, there is a warning sign in red bold letters, and it means we cook over here. Let go. All right, say now what's happening? 9 Spiral. Let's get into it. Let's cook. Up early in the morning, man. We cooking, man. We cooking. I appreciate y'all for wishing me a happy Con Day yesterday. And my Aqua, Miss Lisa, I see you. Appreciate you. Miss Coke Ma, I see you. Appreciate you. And J Love, I appreciate you. No doubt. Miss Contessa, I see you. Appreciate you. No doubt. Yourself the real, I see you. Appreciate you. All right, let's get into it. Let's cook, man. We're talking about Priestkings and Presters. Priestkings and Presters. It's important that you know, Israel, that you had Priestkings and Presters that the Most High sent over and over and over again, and sometimes they were the same ones. We're talking immortal kings, right? They go from one place to another. Dragonkings, Presters, priest king. You come from a line of priest kings, right? And queens, khans and khanins, huh? Shem got the priesthood, huh? You shall be a nation of priests to me, a special treasure above all the peoples of the earth, the Most High said, right? So we're just digging on it. Priest, kings, and presters. Let's get into it. We're in Original History of Ancient America by George Jones. Word to Curmio. Smooth jazz. Let's get into it. It says the deep historic interest expressed by the Royal Highness, the Duke of Cambridge, concerning the Aboriginals of America may be traced the production of this work. It led the author originally to write the what? Israel Indian tragedy of Tecumseh, illustrative of the patriotic race of the North, North America, in which composition has received the honor of being dedicated to the illustrious prince by special permission, okay, to talk about a what? A priest king, a prester. This is a whole Malakim right here. It's important that you know you had priest kings, right? The publication has been delayed only from the fact that it would anticipate this branch of the present work and might subsequently be injurious, The investigations necessary for writing of North America called into action the study and observation of years in relation to what? South America. We're just talking northern and southern kingdom. In the days of Solomon, the kingdom was divided. We're talking the whole continent of Shem, the Americas. Make no mistake about it. And in contemplating the newly discovered ruined cities, oh, you just ran up on us, and temples upon the moiety of the western continent. The very spirit of the romance of truth seemed to find a voice in every sculptured altar, column, stone, or pyramid, We're just talking about a Marukan. And when upon the enthusiastic pursuit of hidden knowledge, this is hidden knowledge, right? They don't want us to know where we're from, right? Where we came from, where we always been. They don't want us to know that, so they call it what? Hidden knowledge. The sudden discovery of early Christianity that was brought to you by Christopher Cologne, who in terms brought a Hebrew interpreter to speak to you, so-called Negro. Word to drop. So we're talking early Christianity and its sacred promulgator, whatever, were identified with the Western Hemisphere, sanctioned as is the discovery by Holy Writ, history, tradition, customs, and the ocular scriptures of antiquity, sculptures, my bad. Language has no power to express the bounding feelings of the heart. When that original vision of the mind became apparent as the stern reality of historic truth. Stern reality of historic truth. Let's go. All right, let's dig on it. Tecumseh, Tecumseh began life in the Shawnee village of Pequot, Ohio. Damn, I knew a girl named Pequot one time. Okay. Ohio on March 9th, 1768 as a great what? Meteor. As a great meteor, dragon, right, flashed and burned its way across the heavens. This event accounts for his name, the shooting star or celestial what? Panther. You see where they get it from? Word to Kermio, lying in wait. Tecumseh grew to be a famous warrior and dramatic orator, right? This was a Prester. Indeed, I believe this was Elijah the prophet. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet to unify the people. And that's what he did. These skills paired with his belief that the white man, the land invaders, would never rest until all American Indians, so-called Negroes, are dispossessed, made him a powerful and influential force. Force, Okay, we gonna dig on it. Let's go. All right, once again, let's get it like a baby. We're talking dragon, right? You are the last dragon. You possess the power of the glow. Come on with me now. Let's roll. Let's rock. Let's cook. Let's get it like a baby. 1828, according to the 1828 Northwestern Dictionary definition of a dragon. Bam! What? A what? Fiery shooting meteor. We can't make this shit up. Dragon, meteor. And it also can be a fierce, violent naga, male or female, as this naga or nagget is a dragon. Naga or Nagit is a dragon. You see that? All right, let's go. Let's go. We're cooking. Let's go, Prester. I say we have you put in Prester at Drop Nation and you get what? Bam! Come on, we can't make this shit up. You see? They couldn't make this shit up. Look at his eyes. Damn, we gotta tell them. We gotta let them know. That's how the Most High designed this thing, right? We're talking similar meaning wakada, to burn, to kindle or inflame. A meteor thrown from the cloud with such violence that by collision it is set on fire. By collision with the ether, we're talking having the keys to the kingdom. The key, the chi, i.e. ether. We're talking manipulating elements. Priest, king, presters. Or it can be a person, huh? Which swells when a naga is angry, huh? Okay. All right, let's get it. We're in Deuteronomy 31, verse. Wait for it. Bam! 14, What we talking, y'all? We're talking priest, kings, and presters, right? And the Most High said unto Moshe, behold, thy days approach that thou must die. And keep in mind, Moshe, natural force was unabated. Meaning when he laid down and went to sleep, or however it happened, he could kick my ass, your ass, right? Tiny ass, all at the same time, right? Priest, king, presters, his natural force was unabated. Call Hawashua another priest, king, prester, right? We're talking priest, king, prester, immortal kings. They came and went. They come and go. Still to this day. You've been taught wrong. And present yourselves in the tabernacle of the congregation, that I may give him what? Charge, right? And Moshe and Hawashua went and presented themselves in the tabernacle of meeting, of the congregation, rather. That I may give him a what? Charge. Let's dig on it. All right, come. We're in the Merriam-Webster. We're digging on what? Charge. Let's go. Let's get it. We're just digging on some synonyms. All right. Burden, chore, duty, need, obligation, requirement, responsibility. A command from Hawa, a decree from Hawa, Instruction, dictate. We're getting warmer. Ordinance, regulation, statute, mandate. Don't you hide that. Don't you hide that. Force. You see that? Force. Use the force, Luke. We keep telling y'all the law is the vibration. It is the force. You abide in the law. The Most High said, danger will not come your way. We're talking force, Let's go. All right, we're going to get it at all facets, right? In all facets, we're digging on charge, to load, put a burden on, in, fill with something to be what? Retained. Force. Use the force, Luke. Huh? Meaning filled with electricity. Body bag, Daniel. Body bag, Daniel. Daniel 12 is in effect what? Meaning filled with electricity. Charged or charging. Come on now. We connecting dots, man. This is what we do at Drop Nation. Huh? We're talking the force. Use the force, Luke. Electric charge, Shalakin, is the physical property of matter that causes it to experience a force when placed in an electromagnetic field. Oh, like the flat plane. Oh, okay. Getting warmer, electric charge can be positive or negative, right? You have to have two to tango, just like your mother and father above. Two opposites attracting. You know, pay no attention to the negative, that word, the connotation, right? We're just talking, it takes two to tango. Framer and shaper, commonly carried by protons and electrons, respectively. Like charges repel each other, and unlike charges attract each other. You see, look here, man. You see what's going on? Bring Hoashua, Quetzalcoatl into the tabernacle of meeting. And there I will what? Lay charge. Give him what? Prester. Let's go. All right, y'all. We're in the book of Yashir, right? The book of Yashir, right? Out of the Apocrypha, right? And we're digging on chapter 8. And what I want to establish is that how important it was and how significant it was when a meteor was spotted, right? And so we're just digging on Priestkings and what? Presters, huh? Your first one was who? Shem, right? And who descended from Shem? Terah, and then Abram. It's a bloodline. Priest king lineage. This is what we're trying to establish here. And so we're going to dig on it. Yashir, chapter 8. Read.
And it was in the night that Abram was born, that all the servants of Terah and all the wise men of Nimrod and his conjurers came and ate and drank in the house of Terah.
Read.
And they rejoiced with him on that night. And when all the wise men and conjurers went out from the house of Terah, they lifted up their eyes toward heaven that night to look at the stars.
They lifted up their eyes that night to do what? To look at the what? Dragons. The stars, right? Daniel 12, those who turn many to righteous shall shine like the stars forever and ever. We're talking Malakim. That's all we're talking. Don't get thrown off by dragon because you've been taught that dragons are devils, right? They also told you that you was on a spinning ball. All right, it's fourth quarter, man. Snap up out of it. Wake. Awake, Israel. It is high time, right? We're talking scripture. It is high time that you awake out of sleep. Read. Read.
And they saw, and behold, one very large star came from the east and ran in the heavens. and he swallowed up the 4 stars from the 4 sides of the heavens.
Read.
And all the wise men of the king and his conjurers were astonished at the sight. And the sages understood this matter, and they knew its import. And they said to each other, this only betokens the child that has been born to Terah this night, who will grow up and be fruitful and multiply and possess all the earth. He and his children forever, and he and his seed will...
You see that? So they knew what time it was. We're talking Priestkings and Presters. How many meteors do we see today, right? Are they touching down? Let's dig on it. Tecumseh, began life in the Sewanee village of Pequot, Ohio on March 9th, 1768, as a great meteor flashed and burned its way across the Shamains. This event accounts for his name, the shooting star or celestial panther. Black Panther?
I decided to start selling merch about
I got hijacked. Give me 1 second. They hijacked me.
Reasons why I chose shop.
Hijack City, Celestial panther lying in wait. You see that? They come here, they have a job to do. Then they leave. Straight up. And they come again. And they take turns. Right? Who are these 4 creator gods who take turns being the sun, right? When we dig on Aztec culture, Mayan, and Olmec, Toltec, same shit. All right, we have accounts of Tecumseh stamping his feet and the Mississippi ran backwards. What about this comet of 1811? In the summer of 1811, Tecumseh traveled south to meet with the Creek, Chickasaw, and Choctaw people. And the Sewanee leader had promised a sign of his what? Power. Prester. Power. And as he arrived in Alabama, a huge comet appeared. Brightening the skies and fading after his departure. You see what's going on here? Then shortly after he left for Prophetstown in Ohio, a series of violent earthquakes arched out of their epicenter in southeastern Missouri to destroy lives and property throughout the Midwest and South. In the minds of the Creek and many others, Tecumseh had made good of his promises. Prester, Priest King, Dragonking, Ah, that's fucked up, ain't it? That's fucked up right now. Don't do me like that. Bam! They got me again, then. That's alright. Why did? I got the ass. I got him. Ah, I got him. Now look here, man. We can't make this shit up. His alternate names were said to be Q Conocina, Savage Napoleon, and Dragon. By his so-called enemies, huh? Yep. Huh? It was normal after each battle and before, right? After each battle and before, that the chief and his warriors dance and give thanks to who? Hawa. Huh? We can't make this shit up, man. Your mother and father above. Wow. The first words a baby speak when they come out their mama's stomach. Wow. Huh? You can't make this shit up, man. Huh? Rock with me. Yeah, man. That's what we do at Drop Nation, man. We connect the dots, man. Rock with us, man. We got the drop. That's all I got to say.
But Tecumseh came from a spiritual family, and the Shawnee were known as the most spiritual of the tribes. They had an oral tradition that they actually came to this continent by crossing waters upon dry sand. So you can look at that. Might have been some of the history of Moses coming across the Red Sea on dry land, but that was the Shawnee story, that they was on the East Coast, and that's how they arrived, by walking across dry sand. So that, and you combine all the other artifacts that they're finding that shows that the Hebrews were here, then you get an understanding that these tribes were special, but the Shawnee and the Cherokee were known as the ones who had the most closest relationship to, as far as being Hebrew, using the name of Yah as their God.
Huh? Hey, look here, man. All we do is connect dots at Drop Nation, huh? Drop Nation, we the best, man. Now, look here. We can't make this shit up. Now, we can't convince every Indian, right, that book is about you. We can't convince every Indian that, right? So be that as it may, we keep it moving. Again, this is for the ox and aquas out there who fit the prophecies, right? You got prophecies in Daniel, Isaiah, Jeremiah. Who fit those prophecies? You got prophecies Hosea, right? Who are these descendants that are going to wake up and remember who they are? Let's go. Come on, Con, let's get it.
So during the 4 years, 1807 to 1811, he went tribe to tribe, right? I came to gather the flock. I came only to the tribes of Israel. Who does that sound like in the New Testament?
God.
All right.
God.
So who is it over here? What was Joshua doing?
Mm-hmm.
What were the Priestkings doing?
Talk to him.
What was Hawata, contemporaneous with Abraham doing?
Yawata.
He went from tribe to tribe. This is Tecumseh, Let's go. Urging with all his splendid power.
Splendid power. Huh? We're just digging on power, force, Priestkings, Presters, Dragonkings. Let's go.
the need for instant and united resistance against what? The hijack. These are hijacked slaves.
Let's go.
They are hijacked free, boss. His younger brother, Tenskawatawa, the prophet, was with him and helped in his way by preaching the regenerated doctrine of the Indian life. So the doctrine, they are preaching the doctrine. Oh man, it's gonna be good. We're talking Tecumseh, right? Just making sure.
Talk on it.
Making sure we're talking the same person. Let's go, man. We're talking the chieftain Tecumseh, right? This has everything to do with the life of Tecumseh. Okay? The courteous reader, in retracting the fate of Tecumseh as depicted in the pages of his life, will not fail to observe the strong analogy between the religious sentiments of the chief of the forest and those of the ancient Hebrews. We're talking going from tribe to tribe, gathering the flock to fight against the hijack, the heathen.
Talk on it.
We're talking the chief of the forest, or as we got last time, love the Jackie Anthony.
Jackie Anthony, I see you.
Bigger. Let go, man.
Get that, man.
Let go, man.
Let's get that, man. Come on, drop. Let's get that. They playing.
Starting out super small on me.
Hijack City.
You know, I like the super size. Go. Talking to Tecumseh.
Come on. King of the hoop. I see that.
A little bigger. Get one more. Let's get one more.
Go big.
Let's get one more.
Yeah, go big.
All right. This is a newspaper clipping of the Jackie Anthony, August 10th, 1939. It's a play. This is newspapers.com. These are records of who? Tecumseh, the king of the woods. Chief Tecumseh, perhaps the most extraordinary American Indian who ever lived.
What? We can't make this shit up. The most extraordinary American Indian who ever lived, who, by the way, his muscles hard and flint. I guess that's fint. His light copper color naga, copperish coloring. You copper color naga found here by the Europeans. You see what's going on? All right.
Remember, we're just talking the one who crosses, right?
Come on.
Tecumseh means resurrection, and in Algonquin, the word Tecumseh means goes through one place to another.
Immortal Kings.
We're just talking the Black Panther, right? I mean, we're just talking Waka, right? Or I was reminded of the Indian chief Tecumseh. Tecumseh. And wondered about the meaning of his name. A Google search brought up the Wikipedia entry which says his name means shooting star. We're talking comet, Presters, wait a minute, or Panther.
Yeah.
Waka. This is the Black Panther, man.
Indeed.
The resurrection. The one who goes through one place to another.
Opening up portals.
Crosses, the cross.
Mortal Kings, they walk through portals, man. Y'all see what's going on?
Crosses.
The one who crosses.
She said, so when this device enters, it moves over the Earth at the speed of the Milky Way for 6 days. A fiery dragon will cross the sky 6 times before the Earth shall die.
What?
It's quite funny how they say God created the world in 6 days. There's another that believes this is reversed symbolism. It's God destroyed the world in 6 days. And we know the Vatican had all the ancient records at their disposal when they muddled together the Bible.
Come on. See that? And so what we're trying to establish, man, is that, man, you get this throughout ancient cultures. Whenever meteors were spotted dancing in the sky, that meant trouble. Trouble. Let's go.
Rabbis for centuries, not recently, ladies and gentlemen, for centuries have had teachings where they have spotted comets and they've noticed what has happened a few years later. They've spotted a comet and they've noted what's happened years later. And they always will tell you the appearance of a comet means trouble for the world.
Remind you as the date gets closer so you can stock up on snacks and beverages, but a comet is coming. A big and brilliant comet arriving in November. It could potentially be 15 times brighter than the moon and visible in broad daylight over the U.S. We will be your Comet Network, and we'll keep you updated.
Okay, so we've got earthquakes all around the world. I haven't got to the volcanoes, but let's go here. Tecumseh's comet and the prophecy of the black sun.
Come on, Static.
You can't make this stuff up, guys.
You can't.
So, his name ominously meant shooting star, he who walks across the sky. Tecumseh's brother, who was a religious leader known as the prophet, had predicted a solar eclipse in 1806. So this is what we're being told, is that this prophecy...
You see that? You got whole Presters equipped with prophets, man. This is nothing but biblical. You get the same thing. Every Prester came with a prophet, right? One to communicate with the Most High. And the Most High will relate to the Prester, right? Come on now, let's go.
The weird thing about this comet was the orbital period.
Talk to me.
Let me keep going here.
Come on, Static.
This was also known as Napoleon's comet. All right. So as Napoleon marched into Russia with an army of 700,000 strong, the Great Comet developed a tail 100 miles long, following initial
100 miles long. What are we talking? Prester, Dragon, Priestkings. Let's go. Static.
Victories. Napoleon overextended himself. At the invasion of Moscow, he ran short of supplies, and the winter proved unforgetting. Remember that for later. Hundreds of thousands have died, while the comet performed frightening acrobatics by splitting in two. So this comet is up in the sky going nuts.
Going nuts. Frightening acrobats, huh? Oh, okay. Like this one right here? Okay, no, got it.
Shh.
No, you shush.
Shush.
No, you shush. That's a damn dragon.
I'll be in there in a minute. Don't know what that is.
Dragon. That means trouble.
It's quite far away.
Trouble. You just don't know. That means trouble, lady. Trouble coming your way. These are these signs. What are these signs being pulled out in Revelations, huh? Where they getting this from? These vials.
Come in here if you're scared. Come here.
These are signs. When these comets, these dragons, these meteors, these Malakim,
darling, I'm trying.
Give me some music. When they perform these frightening acrobats in the sky, right? That's a sign that trouble, grave danger is on the way. Let's go. Oh, like this one? Okay, okay. Got it. That's a dragon. These are angels, Malakim. Make no mistake about it. And most of these video footages are coming from England. Why? I don't know. Oh, like this one too? Okay.
So cool.
Yeah, I got it, but it's danger. That's a
Shooting
sign.
star.
That's a sign. Yeah, shooting star dragon, no doubt. That's a sign that danger is headed your way,
yeah,
son.
It's a shooting star. Post it on TikTok.
You're not getting it. Danger. Grave danger at that is headed your way.
It's not CGI. Nothing.
Nah, that's dragon.
Plane or something. That's cool.
Yeah, it is. All right, what else? Oh, like this one too? Okay. This is a sign. Make no mistake about it.
I can't keep it still, huh? It's got to be a plane. It's a firework display at the back of a plane. I've never seen anything like that before.
Me neither. Or like this one?
What?
Ma, you see this?
No.
No.
Holy shit! What the hell is that?
What is happening? You guys see this?
That's a dragon.
Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? What is that?
Dragon.
What is that?
Or like this one, or like this one right here, huh?
What the hell is that?
It's a dragon.
Is that you on hope? I can't see. Oh, it's like a fucking flash. It's like a circle.
Where's it gone?
Yeah, no doubt about that. When they hit circles, sweetheart, that means there's trouble. Trouble. Huh? All right, y'all, we made it. Isaiah chapter 60. Start at verse 1. Arise and shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Most High is risen upon you. For behold, darkness shall cover the earth, and deep darkness the people. But the Most High will arise over you, and his glory will be seen upon you. The Gentiles shall come to your light, and kings to the brightness of your rising. Verse 8, the Most High asks a question. He says, who are these who fly like a cloud? And like doves to their roost. 9 Spiral, signing out. Wow.